We're at the Desiree Iyama showroom 2 days before the Spring Summer 25 collection premieres at Lagos Fashion Week. I'm here with the founder, Desiree Iyama, and we're going to play Backstage Banter. What's the inspiration behind this collection?
The Spring Summer 25 collection is inspired by, first of all, it's titled The Crab and Lobster / A Timeless Resilience. So it's inspired by nature's wonders, it's inspired by growth, resilience, and just, there's a deep story, which I wouldn't share. There's a deeper story. But it's just about like my life and growth and resilience and how I've translated it into the collection.
That's so beautiful. Now we're going to get into the cards. The girls love you on Instagram, and on Twitter, someone is always dreaming about or manifesting a Desiree Iyama dress. Which piece from this collection do you think will be an absolute hit for the girls?
The piece I think would be an absolute hit in my head would be the Yukarota dress. Okay. It's an asymmetrical dress, and we used chiffon. We've never tried chiffon. We always have bold fabrics, shimmery fabrics, but this time we tried something new, and the way it just moves and flows, I think that's my favorite.
Okay, that's really, I can't wait to see it. Can you describe the SS25 collection with 3 emojis?
It would be the crab, the lobster, and the ocean. So the waves.
That makes sense, because I've been looking at the Instagram post. I'm like, what's going on here?
Something is coming.
Yeah. If you had to wear only one outfit from this collection for the rest of your life, which would it be?
I think it would be the real test set. So it's like my favorite, but it's a set. It's a 2-piece. So it's a top and a skirt of the dress. So yeah, I think that would be my go-to.
And say you were given the chance to pair it with some accessories, what would you do?
Definitely silver, maybe diamonds, maybe. So yeah, just plain silver studs, a nice cute clutch. Yeah.
If your collections over the years could speak, what would the SS25 collection say to the SS24 collection?
That's a very interesting question. It would say explore more. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be it, explore. Because we're used to, which is a good thing, I think, maintaining our silhouettes. We create silhouettes and we sort of maintain it and tweak it. So like the Macarius dress, and then you have a variation with flowers, then you have a variation with circles. But in this collection, there's a lot of exploration going on. So explore more, I think.
Okay, I love that. Who's one public figure that you would love to see in a piece from this collection?
And maybe you. Issy? I love to see her. The new collection.
And what piece do you think that I would select?
I think the one I said I would wear every day.
Okay.
So the Ryota set in pink, because it comes in different colors.
Okay.
So the one in baby pink.
Okay.
Wait till you see it on you.
No, I always have to buy it. It's like, I always have to buy it because you said that you think I'll say, which is like, oh my goodness, thank you. How long does it take on average for you to go from the initial concept to a finished collection?
Takes months. Still at it? Takes months. I would say we started in maybe March or May, on and off. So 6 to 8 months, I would say.
What's the hardest part of that process?
The design stage would be the hardest part, because you're trying to create something new and there are like 1,000,000,001 designs that already exist. And then I'm designing something, and I could design something just now. I'm done sketching, and then I'm like, this looks familiar. And then we start searching, and another brand has done it, we're like, oh, scrap. So I think the process of actually designing the pieces is the hardest part.
And what's one thing that you wish more people knew about designing a collection?
Ooh. One thing I wish people knew about designing a collection is that it's like a passion project from a designer's perspective. It's a passion project, so it's not very appreciative when it's copied, because you've put so much thought, so much creativity, so much of your, like I said, with this collection is literally inspired by a life story. So you put so much thought into creating something, and it's then just copied, not inspired, copied. So yeah, that might be the hardest part.
That makes sense. And that must really be annoying.
It's annoying, but we move.
What's your favorite part? I know I asked you your hardest part, but what's your favorite part about the design process?
When the collection is released. So to see the reaction, to see the feedback, to hear the feedback, all of that. That's my favorite part when it comes to life. And it's like, okay, yeah, we did this. Because I don't really get to that point until it's out. Yeah.
So how are you feeling about the runway show coming up?
I'm excited. That's how I'm feeling. I'm excited. Let's not say any other word. I'm excited.
How do you feel people would react when they see?
I don't know. Because it's different.
Okay.
I think it's different. So I don't know how they will react. But I hope it's going to be shock. Good shock. Positive shock. Yeah.
That's fair. Now, you come from a generation of fashion designers, many generations of fashion designers. So your mom, your grandmom, and your great-grandmom, all fashion designers. Yeah. What's one fashion tip that you think that you've gotten from each generation of designers in your family?
It's not a tip. I don't think it's a tip. I think it's more like a technique. And it has to do with literally the cotton. So this is going deeper into actual pattern making and fashion making. Most people would use patterns to make. I'm freehand, and I've always been freehand. So it's like a technique because I feel like I create more when I have the freedom to create more. I'm not restricted by any paper that I have to follow. I'm not restricted by anything. My team, they're always so scared when I just carry fabric and I'm already cutting. They're like, Miss Desiree, paper, please. They're always so scared. I'm like, no, you just have to be daring. You just have to do it and then walk out when you restrict yourself. So that's it passed down because I learned that from my mom.
Okay, yeah, that's good. What's one fashion trend that you don't approve of?
Maybe, prints, leopard skin, skinny jeans on men.
Oh my goodness.
And women. Yeah, maybe leopard print or leather, tight leather. Some things that don't just make sense.
In what ways would you say your Nigerian heritage has inspired your work?
You know how Nigerians are used to suffering and smiling? No, right? But it's also resilience, right? I think Nigerians, no matter what we're going through, we would either act like, I don't know if it's delusion, it could also be delusion, act like nothing is happening, or we just have this way of overcoming whatever consequences we're found in, even if it's economical, anything. You know how they say the Nigerian dream? You know how they say you always know when there are Nigerians in a particular place because they are the go-getters, they are the hustlers, in quotes. We have a funny way, as Nigerians, we have a funny way of ignoring, I don't know if the word is ignoring, but overcoming challenges or acting like no matter what the government or anybody throws our way, we have a way of just passing through and sort of thriving in it. So I would say in that aspect, that has really influenced me because I'm resilient. I'm a go-getter, I'm a hustler. You see me in the market, can throw in a bit of joke, but you see me in the market, I went to the market one day and then I was looking for something that had run out from us and we're trying to source it. And then we had shown the picture to the supplier. Do you have this? And she was trying to suggest something else we could use. So insisting or, citing that maybe the designer used this and we could do this. So my staff goes, she's the designer. And she's like, oh, really? Next thing my staff goes, see, you're too underdressed. What are you doing? So you see me in the market, I'm looking like a Nigerian, really. So yeah, that's how it's okay.
Well, those are all the questions that I have for you.
So by the time you're watching this, our collection is out for pre-order on DesireeIyama.com. So run, don't walk to DesireeIyama.com and pre-order the SS25 collection.
Thank you.
This is
Thank you.